It's that now very familiar walk from our room to the bus stop. Where are we going today?
Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios. We're going to try and get on a couple of things before the park gets super busy. Maybe do a little shopping. Maybe do a little baselining. Maybe do a little eating. It's a Skyliner morning. Although we aren't going on them. We haven't actually been on them yet this trip, have we? Have to get a wriggle on and get on one at one point. We're going to head straight in. Again, the bus made it to the stop after hours and was full, so didn't actually get to the lobby. Now, I'm assuming when that happens, they radio through to say, send another bus. But there's no guarantee of that. I think since we're in early hours still, we'll just head around to the left and check in. Check in, you know what I mean, go through the security and scan in, and they'll probably confirm that we're park guests before we go through. We seem to have early accessed this park more than any of the others. Doesn't actually get you a huge amount anymore, extra half an hour. Ah, we're in. Simple as that. My touring plans app says park business 3 out of 10 today, so should be pretty good. There's definitely a trick to getting through the metal detectors without a bag search. Again, I removed my camera and phone, held them out as far as I could in front of me. Nothing, no like heavy batteries, like big 10,000 milliamp hour batteries in my bag. Just my camera batteries, and it didn't go off, and I got it straight through. Gemma's carrying the battery, and she's got the Instax camera, and those two always set it off. It's a quick bag search. So since
you see what it is, it's like gone.
Yeah.
Because my bag is just like one big pocket. You can see everything so quick.
Yeah, I think it always helps to have a bag that's not like, 700 different little pouches and pockets when you're searching. It makes it easier for the cast members as well. So we're going to try and effectively rope drop Tower of Terror, which on my app was showing 20 minutes, actual wait 13. But we'll see how we get on.
Yeah, I don't like queuing a bit for this. I do like to try.
It's one of your faves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, one of our faves. I love it too.
Yeah.
And the last time we rode Tower of Terror was in France.
It was, yeah, and it's great in France as well.
I think the French cast members add to it in France.
Yeah, because they're just creepy.
And you know the one, he's been in, I'm pretty sure he's been in vlogs with his glasses on, and he's just amazing.
Yeah.
I've seen him on people's photographs as well. Hey, you don't see Hollywood Studios this quiet often. So even though it's only an extra half an hour early access, it's worth making most of it. Gets you in ahead of the crowds. Admittedly, I'm pretty sure the resort guests probably are a decent quantity of the crowd now, because our hotel seems a lot busier than it did last time.
Yeah, but not like overly busy.
No.
We didn't struggle to get into anywhere last night.
No, we got into Rick's instantly, yeah. The Three Bridges was busier last night.
Yeah, there was hopping through bridges.
So we're entering at 10 past and it's showing 60 minutes. That jumped up from 20 at the entrance. I think our app might be slightly out of date,
I haven't looked.
Yeah, I've not looked on the official Disney app just yet. But the entrance definitely said 60. It should be said that the queue for this ride is big at the minute because they're only running one tower out of the 2 that they can run. You probably know that already, but hopefully it'll be fixed by the time more people arrive. It's not going to be any time today. So we could use Genie Plus here if we wanted to, if we bought it, which we haven't because we're cheapskates. But I just checked, and without a lot of refreshing, the earliest we could get is 3:20 p.m. to ride this. And it's 20 past 8 now. We don't fancy waiting around that long. Or just sitting on the app and refreshing the home and something earlier comes through. Well, we've entered the gardens. Still actually can't remember where this queue went because I don't think we've ever done the full queue on. Have we? Well, we go that way a bit.
But I think like we go around there and then around there and then...
There's a gecko on the ceiling. We haven't really seen many. Gemma saw one in a light. So we did the logic on it. Lightning Lane only opens at 8:30. So we've moved quite quickly through the queue till now, and it's 28 minutes past. And we probably hit a dead stop at 8:30 when the park opens, because the Lightning Lane will be rammed. Well, the first Lightning Lane has just powered through and we're here. So we've not done too bad, I think. Yeah, they're splitting here, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's where they put us into the showroom. Got into the lobby in 20 minutes. Any letters for me?
Years, you've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
That's the reason why the queues are so long at the minute. That side's not in use. We're in the boiler room. It's been half an hour, so not 60 minutes. Or 85 as it went up to shortly after we joined. We'll see you on the other side anyway. And we're done. Door to door, including the ride, 40 minutes. Not so bad. And Gemma just nearly walked into a post. It's now showing a standby of 90 minutes. It's Aircon stealing time. We're going to head towards Galaxy's Edge to try and get on Smugglers, which is still quite a low queue. But we're doing it via Urkel. Lots of Pride stuff now. It's cool. We're going to sneak the back way through and go through Toy Story Land. What a colourful area.
Hello! It's so nice to see new toys in the backyard.
Being a toy in Andy's backyard is like striking the weather.
Like
You're
straight-
gonna love it.
Hello. Good timing. Just notice this big footprint. It's like a Converse as well. And there's one here, yeah. To be honest, this place is usually so busy, I don't think you can see the floor, so... Not entirely surprised, I've only just noticed. So it's clear to me that if you head far enough to the back of your garden, all of the drop toys become Star Wars figures. Smugglers has just gone up to 40 minutes, but we'll probably do it anyway because it'll be indoors and in the shade, nice and cool. You get some unique views of the Falcon from the queue of this ride at least. But this is definitely a longer queue than last time we came here. We've only ridden this ride once, and it was the first night of our first trip to Galaxy's Edge, 2019. Plans access 27 minutes. We'll see who's right. Spoiler warning so far, mostly touring plans.
Okay, everybody, listen up. Who took my hydro spanner?
Hey, please identify yourself when using the comm.
It's the second biggest engine I've ever seen.
Because the thrust vectors are moving. No, don't touch anything. This is a...
I'm Hondo Onaka, and welcome to my completely legitimate shipping company, Onaka Transport Solutions.
We're pilots again.
I've never been a pilot.
Should be fun. So, because we're flying, I'm not going to film. We're just going to concentrate on getting everyone back in one piece.
Just kidding.
Well, she's built like a steakhouse, but she handles like a bistro. Did you enjoy that?
I did, yeah.
That was fun. We didn't do too bad, actually, I think,
I
as
thought
well.
I did really well. I missed the breaks because I was concentrating on flying left and right. You rubbish.
Shut up, I was fine. The thing is, it reacts so slowly to your movements that you can't help but hit things.
Yeah.
I guess if you knew the ride quite well, you could avoid them better. But it's just a lot of fun. And the best thing is I got to do the punch it, chew it, pull the lever back to go to hyperspace.
Yeah, that was cool.
Which I didn't get to do last time, and it was very, very cool.
And it was good that because I could shout you go, mark down, mark up.
Yeah, but you're yelling down and up, and it's up for down and down for up.
No, I was just saying go down, because it needs to go down.
It was fun. Even with some bad backseat driving from Gemma. A couple of stormtroopers keeping things in order.
Come forward. Haven't we seen you assembling with resistance sympathizers?
More stormtroopers up there. That's the most stormtroopers I've ever seen here before. Missed the day. Kind of missed the days of the March of the First Order. We could have had that coming through. That would have been cool. No queue to check out sabers for that. So. There is a little queue here, but nothing outside. I mean, queuing up to check out a couple of the legacy sabers here. So they've actually reworked the way this worked recently. It's a lot better than it used to be because it used to be a free for all. So you either queue outside if the queue in here is full, and then when you get in here, you just queue here, and then you get called forward to check one out. I have a couple in mind, so we'll take a look and see what we can get. Big oops. Big oops. Oh well. I'll show you which one I bought shortly. It's not one you can get anywhere else, so I thought I'd go for it. Not that I'm aware of anyway, and it looks awesome. And it's always been one of my favourites. Found a reason for me, a Samsung Galaxy user, to switch to an iPhone. So, reeling from some big credit exchanges, we're going to head out of Galaxy's Edge and grab something to eat out of the two, and grab something to eat, and possibly a drink of poos as well. Good morning so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really good. So my choices on the sabers were the one I got, which I'll show you, Vader, which they've done quite a few Black Series versions of the Vader saber before, and Rey. The thing that put me off the Rey one was it doesn't activate like it does in the film. So in the film she spins like a cog.
Almost like a lighter.
Yeah, and then it lights up, and it doesn't do that. So that kind of put me off that, because that was a nice touch, I thought. And it would be something to very easily do. I'm sure there's probably some reusability of parts to build them that they try to take into account. So I went with the one I got, which I'll show you. Yep, I got Count Dooku's. It's very cool looking. Kind of always liked this one from when we watched the films. I remember the first time seeing it because he just looks so cool in the films with it.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, he was the only person in the films, I think, that could actually do like fencing without having to be trained, which was cool. Christopher Lee. And I got another blade. The blade might be interesting. It's the longest one they do, because they only have the longest and shortest in the Legacy saber shop. This shortest just did not look right with this saber, so I went for the longest. That might be a challenge to get home, but we'll see how we do. Lunchtime! Burger. Fancied a burger today. That looks nice.
Southwest chicken salad.
Lovely. Didn't get you any cutlery, did I?
You've got this when you're back, haven't you?
I do have, yeah. Lunch was done. Gemma really enjoyed hers. Burger was obviously a stand apart for, which is exactly what I wanted.
Salad was lovely.
Yeah. So with that done, I think we, unfortunately, because that opened at 11, it means we missed rope drop-in baseline tap house. But we might head over there and grab a drink. It's very humid down that alleyway. Actually feels less humid out here than it did down there. Yeah, so when we were saying earlier it was Park Business 3 today on my app. My app is wrong. That tells us it's a 50-minute queue. 50 minutes of queue that I will not be doing. Doesn't look like there's a 50-minute queue for Baseline Tap House. So that is good.
That
2 beers, got a Pilsner and the Summer Break Hazy Roasting Section IPA. We'll give them a try, yeah?
I'll double check on the app what it is, but I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that's what.
I didn't check in the beers from the other day, you know.
Well, you can do that now, because I
Yeah,
know what
true.
I had.
We'll make it look like we've been drinking loads of.
You get told off by the app.
Well, the weather was perfect to enjoy that first one, so a second one quickly followed. This is a Golden Road, Golden State Cerveza lager. And that is the red seal beer again, which Gemma had when we came and met Steve the other night. Well, round 2 disappeared far too quickly, so round 3 joined it. The Hefeweizen for Gemma this time, and the Stone IPA for me. This is going to have to be my last one before a little break, because this is like 7.5%. Put me on my bum.
Oh yeah, it's
Yes.
hot today as well. Should have gone back and they got some iced water too.
And now back out into the heat of the day. It's
heaty.
yeah, it's 32 degrees, but the real feel is 39, which is just a little spicy. You enjoy your beers?
I did, yeah.
It was good?
Really nice. Big landing box.
Yeah. And Gemma got to say hello to Molly from all ears, so she was happy.
She's on the table next to us filming a video.
Yeah. That kind of shows you how little, you know, when I take the mick out of Gemma and the Instagram and the food, at least Gemma actually eats hers after a minute. So with that, I think we're going to head out for the day now and try and get a rest, get a bit of a shower and a freshen up. Head over to Disney Springs tonight. Oh, it's so warm. Yeah, I mean, this actually genuinely feels hotter than the June trip that we did.
Yeah. It's like I'm walking on the surface of the sun.
You might as well be. Why did that song come into my head? Ah, we still... I don't want any antique churros. We still have a lot of work on to get out. An hour ahead now.
Not enough though.
Not enough, unfortunately. It is definitely warmer in the shop than it used to be. Chapek with his aircon reducing ways. I think we'll catch up with you from this point when we get to Dis Springs later this evening. So we'll see you then. So we're back at the room now, having a relax for a little bit. Gemma's just getting a shower. Gemma made the suggestion that maybe we should consider renting a car for the last day, rather than using the transfer back to the airport, purely for the reason of like simplicity, because we kind of check out quite early, like 11 AM, but only need to be at the airport around 4 or 5. So we could load all the stuff up in the lobby, get out to a park, then come back to the hotel, and then obviously leave on the transfers to get back to the airport. What we thought would be a more convenient thing for us to do, and bearing in mind this trip is all about relaxing and conveniences. Back on a familiar little stroll back to the bus stop, and I can see the orange Kia Soul leaving ahead of us.
Wait for us.
So we're gonna grab a bus now over to Disney Springs and find some eats and some drinkies and some shoppings. Should be good. It is lightly raining, but apparently Gemma just said it's going to be clearing soon, didn't you?
Yeah, the after it will be gone by. But well, you can see, if you look over, it's just a cloud, that's all.
Not too bad at all. Also,
Squirrel! Sit in a shop. The bar.
Cheeky squirrel.
Yeah, cheeky squirrel.
So one thing I did do while we were resting in the room was I actually booked another car for the last day. So on the Sunday at about 4:30 we're going to pick up another car, and we're going to cancel their transfer to the airport and just drive ourselves. So for 24 hours again we'll get a car, just to make it a bit easier on us. So we'll be a little bit lazy, I guess, without having to worry about leaving cases in the lobby. We can see another case, so we can grab the cases, throw them in the car, head out to a park, maybe do a little last minute shopping if we wanted to, whatever, and then drive over to the airport ourselves and drop ourselves off, which I think should work quite nicely for us.
Yeah.
It was another, I think, £65-ish to take the car. So not actually too bad, and plus obviously we'll need to top it up with fuel when we get near enough to the airport. Not at the airport, there's somewhere nearby you can refuel. I'll just have to remind myself of where it was. Anyway, let's get on the bus and get to Disney Springs. And we're at Disney Springs, and it's a little rainy,
Mom.
Gemma's phone mom. Oh, it must be a Mother's Day thing. I thought it was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. We're kind of heading over to the side that we didn't visit last time, including the Coca-Cola store, which we aren't visiting anyway, but Disney styles here, we can have a look at that.
That's a shirt, isn't it?
That's very colourful. Also, we 55'd the big photo op in here. Got like a showerproof type thing.
Yeah, but it's like
Like an old shell suit.
super thin.
Perfect for around it. Not gigantically seeing much different in here than we've seen in the other stores and some of the things we've seen in the outlets from here.
Yeah.
That's very yellow, isn't it? Again, quite light material. Perfect for over here.
Is it like a rash guard or something like
I'm not
that?
sure. It's like
It's 100% polyester. Yeah, it's the material you want to be wearing in
probably
Florida.
ever so slightly showerproof or something. No, we haven't bought on this trip, Jam.
What?
Star Wars merch.
No.
Where?
Oh, that's a weird material.
Bit scratchy.
It's crinkled.
We're now trying to avoid finding exactly what Matt wanted since we bought him something else. That's quite nice.
So you've got an extra small one.
Yeah, I'm not extra small. I'm extra chunk. Shall I buy a hat? No, I've messed up now. There we go, first the product. Well, things didn't go entirely to plan. We wanted to go to City Works, but it was reservation only and there was no room at the bar because, as you can tell from Gemma, it's raining. So we went to Chicken Guy and got some chicken instead. So we're going to tuck it. We'll let you know what we think of it after. We're not going to film eating it, stuffing our faces. The chicken is good. I just did some maths. I've had 2 tenders. There's 4 left and I only ordered 5. So they're pretty generous on the portions here. You'll have to excuse the fact that we're sat on a planter. It's raining out. I got the peri peri sauce and the brown sugar barbecue sauce. They're both really nice too. We also got fries. I'm not sure I'm going to have room for fries after 6, not 5 chicken tenders. Did you like your chicken, Guy? Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? I mean, the tenders, yeah, it wasn't too expensive. The tenders were probably a little bit better than ones you get in the parks, which...
No, a lot better than what you get in the park.
I don't know, I like the coating on the ones in the parks.
28.74.
They were a lot more moist than the ones you get in the parks, so if you like that, yeah, if you like that, you're onto a winner. They weren't as crisp as the ones that you get in the parks.
Breaded more than like battered.
Yeah, well, yeah, the breadcrumb coating, it wasn't as thick, was it? Sauces I had that were quite nice. I really liked the barbecue sauce they had. But I was also very full because they gave me 6, so I didn't really have many chips. Chips were actually a little bit soggy for me, I thought.
I think it's because they've been in that box longer than normal.
Yeah, because we couldn't eat outside because all the tables were wet. Anyway, we're going to try and find somewhere to settle down for a little bit.
Yeah.
Or explore some shops. She said, get me a basket. I think that means I need to be afraid. Although I'm the one who spent a fortune on Lightsaber, so maybe not. And then I immediately put a t-shirt in the basket. Oh, Gemma's got one as well. It's going well. Gemma got the Madame Leota stag.
All the
New mug's quite nice. We hadn't seen this one before.
No?
Yes, bold, strong. That's how you like your coffee.
Maybe more.
No. Store's a good example of a store that the aircon's not very wet to lie on. It's boiling in here. I nearly said it's freezing. Quite the opposite. It's really warm in here, quite sweaty and muggy. You used to come in here to have a break. Not anymore. We have another potential purchase here. Gemma's had her eye on this sweater. Probably one without the stitching. Looks nice.
Yeah. I like that one.
Not like 2 big prints on the back that
No, it's just got that there. And then just
Good
Mickey.
stuff.
I don't know if anything with Mickey on.
And how much is that?
45, I think.
Alright.
Yeah, 45.
That's not actually too bad for
I think that looks too
Disney.
big.
I don't know, I think they suit you quite big though.
Well, I normally get XX in the Spirit jerseys.
Well, we've got
in
time,
that-
as you say, we've time to
But I
bring it
think
back.
in the purple sweatshirts I've got is X, just XL.
Alright.
But then the large looks... Large.
I think you should go a little bigger because
Yeah, I do like them baggy, to be fair.
Well, we had planned also to have a drink at Dockside Margaritas, but everything's covered in rain. And the artist that we normally like to watch was last week played there, but this week is playing somewhere else on a Sunday. Actually, playing there on a Sunday. So we've no reason to stay around. So we thought we'd come and have a look at these Lego figures, and then we'll probably have a little walk home. Well, not walk, it's quite a walk. We'll get the bus.
Don't make me walk.
First one's cool. These two aren't in Star Wars. What's going on here? We got a Sorcerer Mickey here as well. Also, the reason we're not going into the Lego store is the queuing out the door. Plus, we got one in Liverpool. And if you know Lego stores, you know they don't sell anything unique in any other locations usually. You used to.
Yeah, we got a little Lego Orlando man, didn't we?
We did on Orlando Man.
That was nice.
We could go up that way towards the buses. Just seen an entire bus full of tour groups coming in, so I think we're timing our exit quite well. Multiple entire buses by the looks of it, actually. We just missed a bus. Oh well. Back at the resort again, on the bridge. Hang on, fill our cups up, have a little look in the shop. Maybe grab a drink over there. We'll see how busy things are.
Fill our mugs up.
Yeah. Is that a nice quick journey home?
It was, yeah, the bus came super quick.
Yeah, well, the bus that left as we were filming in the last part, there was a bus parked opposite from us They literally just started moving and moved towards us. I wasn't expecting that to happen, to be honest.
No.
It was like a new bus that had just come into service for the night. I'll tell you what, I am full of chicken from that chicken guy place.
Good value,
Yeah,
that chicken
it was
guy
good
place.
value. I had 6 of the tenders. I probably should have only had 3.
You got kids, it's like 30 and 50. You got 5 tenders, fries, and a drink.
Yeah, that's cheap
It's
for
like a
Disney
fountain
prices.
drink,
That.
so
That's
your
cheaper
kids
than the
could
tenders
split
here,
that.
to be honest. Stop in at the Barcelona bar for a highlight. Gemma got a Blue Moon. We probably won't be drinking as much as we did last time we were in here.
No, my dad's not eating big.
Yeah, your dad's. Yeah. Nice place is that though. Very pleasant. Yeah, that's pretty cool on the walls. There is actually a musician on tonight apparently as well. And that was a nice pleasant beer.
It was, yeah.
Guitarist was really good. But I think we're going to call it now. We're going to go back to bed. Go back to bed.
Back to bed.
Well, I fell asleep earlier, so you know it is kind of back to bed.
Earlier,
So we'll see you tomorrow when we are doing Magic Kingdom.
and then Steakhouse 71.
Very nice.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. And hopefully I'll brush my hair by then as well. It'll stay to me. So when it lights up behind me, I look like
It
Doc
is.
Brown again.
It's been very humid today.
Yeah. So we'll see you then.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. I don't know why I'm holding these up. Covering Gemma over. Bye.